What's going on? Germs here. I'm back with another review. Today, we've got a US MRE Menu 19 beef roast with vegetables. Stick around, we'll get this thing opened up. All right, so this particular menu number 19, beef roast with vegetables, was made between 2009 and 2011. It could be 2008. 2008 MREinfo.com says was pot roast and vegetables, and same with 2007. But we know it's not before 2008 because of this bag design. So we're not going to really know until we crack this open and see what's inside and look at some date codes. So let's get this thing opened up. We've got accessory packet A, our flameless ration heater, or FRH. It's in the bag, so I'm hoping that it will actually work. We've got our Army crackers, hot beverage bag, our MRE spoon. We've got some chocolate peanut butter. That stuff is good. We have a carrot pound cake, cranberries osmotic. We've got some steak sauce, beverage base powder lemon lime, and we have our main beef roast with vegetables. And as you can see, there's a date code. That's going to be the 209th day of 2009. So this is a 2009 US MRE Menu 19 beef roast with vegetables. All right, let's slap this down onto a tray and dig in. Perfect. All right, first things first, we're going to get this main heating up. I want to try out this FRH. Hopefully it's still good. If it's not, I don't want to eat this cold, so I'm going to heat it in a pan of boiling water. All right, it's not very often that you get these FRHs that are in a bag like this. Maybe it was a Sopaco thing back in this era, but I'm not really sure. But the ones I have seen like this tend to make the FRH last longer. So hopefully this will work. And there it is. Let's get the beef roast out. There's our main. And the pouch looks really good. No delamination. Feels pretty solid in there, like there's some big chunks of meat. That's good. All right, let's get our FRH open. Put this in here. Not quite all the way to the bottom. And we're going to put a little bit of water in here, but we're not going to overfill it. Doesn't take much. Just a tad bit more. And that's good. Now we're going to let that slide all the way down. Going to get that heating element nice and saturated with water. And it appears to be working. Yes, it is. That is definitely working. We're going to put this back into the pouch. And we're just going to lean it at an angle and let it do its thing. Seems to be working really well. Again, I think it's that extra bag that they package it in. All right, so let's get our accessory packet opened. Sugar, moist towelette, iodized salt, Nescafe Taster's Choice, creamer, non-dairy dry, matches, red tip, Lighthouse Bung Fluff, and our Chiclets chewing gum. So let's get our coffee made. Get the creamer in there. And why not put some sugar in there? And we're going to put about 1/3 of a canteen cup in there, maybe a little less. And we'll give it a stir. I'm going to set you back over here. And might as well get our beverage base powder lemon lime out and get that mixed up. And this calls for half a canteen cup or 12 ounces of water. We got 12 ounces right here. And we'll give that a stir. And we'll set you back here. check on our meal, and yes, the outer packaging is very, very warm. Definitely appears to be working well. All right, let's get our cranberries out. Smells like cranberries. Next, let's get our carrot pound cake out. And we don't need this oxygen absorber. That's what it looks like. Oh, it smells delicious. It smells really good. Okay, and let's see how good this vacuum seal is on these crackers. Yep, I heard it. See how broken up they're going to be. And not too bad. These actually have some coloring to them. Looks like they were well toasted. All right, let's go ahead and give these cranberries a shot. They don't really look the greatest, but they're not hard as a rock, which is a good thing. Let's see how they taste. Yeah, those are really good. Surprisingly good. I thought they were going to be hard as a rock and very dry, but they're very tender, very moist. Those are excellent. All right, let's get some of this chocolate peanut butter out onto some crackers. Let's give a little bit of that a shot on its own. Yeah, I love that stuff. That chocolate peanut butter is spectacular. It's got a Reese's taste to it, which I absolutely love Reese's. I want to try some of the cracker on its own. Yeah, that cracker's pretty good. All it needs is salt, and it'd be perfect. All right, let's give this a shot. Yeah, you can't beat that. You just can't beat that chocolate peanut butter on the crackers. That is so good. So let's give this a shot. Let's put a couple of these cranberries on there. As you can see, it kind of busted apart. So let's try that. Definitely the way to go. That's really good. It's kind of like putting jelly on it. You got that peanut butter, the chocolate. You got the sweetness from these cranberries. That's fantastic. Yeah, such a good combo. That was really, really good. All right, let's get the rest of this chocolate peanut butter out. I'm going to save just a little bit for that carrot pound cake. Don't know if it'll be good, but I want to try it. Yeah, that's a great combo. All right, I think this has been long enough. Probably been 10 minutes or so. So let's get this beef roast out. Yep, it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's hot, but it's very warm. Definitely heated through. And there's what it looks like. It smells pretty good. All right, let's get this out. And there it is. Looks really good. There's actually just one big, huge chunk of beef. So let's see what this looks like. Quite honestly, it doesn't look the greatest. Let's see what it looks like when you cut it. It's pretty tender. It looks pretty good. It's very, very tender. It cut really easy. Well, might as well go for a bite. It's got some potatoes, carrots, classic beef roast. You know, it's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's spectacular, but it's not bad. It's pretty good for being, what, 14 years old? Definitely not bad. There's nothing wrong with this. I actually think it could use a little salt. So I'm going to put a little salt on there. Not too much salt. I really wish they gave you pepper. But oh well. Let's give it a shot with the salt. much better with the salt. All right, so they give you steak sauce. I've never put steak sauce on beef roast with vegetables, so not sure I'm going to like it. I mean, I don't mind steak sauce, but I never use it on steak. I'd rather not cover up the flavor of the steak. But we'll give this a shot. Let's try a little bit on its own. It's very, very sweet steak sauce. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on just some of this, because I really don't think I'm going to like it. I think it's going to be fine on its own. So let's give this a shot. Yeah, it bumps it up a little bit as far as complexity, but I'm just not a big fan of steak sauce. My opinion is it's fine on its own. If anything, I would like some black pepper, either that or cayenne pepper, or maybe even some Tabasco. So looks like there's actually some mushrooms in that. I kind of wish there was some onion in there, but let's try out our lemon lime drink. These always remind me of the Ecto Cooler back when I was a kid. That's pretty good. Not overly sweet, very refreshing, cleanses the palate. That's good. So I'm not really surprised that this held up. I mean, it's very heavily processed. This is not just chunks of beef. This is a pressed and formed, processed meat patty, really. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just processed beef. So that's why it lasts so long. I mean, it is tender. The texture is just not the best, not the most pleasing to the palate. Like the Canadian IMP beef stew review I did, it had real chunks of beef. Now, they were very tough, but they were actual chunks of beef, not just formed and pressed processed beef patty. It just seems like the foreign rations are just more natural versus the US rations, but they won't last as long typically. I don't know if the fact that these last forever is a good thing. It's just they seem to last a lot longer. Me personally, I'd rather eat something that is more natural than this processed food. But if I were a soldier having to eat something like this in the circumstances you'd be in, this one I'd be okay with. It's not the greatest. It's middle of the pack, but it's okay. It's something that would kind of make you feel at home. Everybody loves beef stew, so it'd be kind of a little bit of a morale boost. All right, let's check out this coffee. Almost forgot about it. Yep, that's good. Taster's choice. Really can't go wrong with that. Let's finish this off. Yeah, that right there is the star of this meal. That's such a great combo. And I wish I would have crunched up some of the crackers into that roast beef. Oh well, I can scoop just a little bit, see how that would taste, which I'm sure would be great. Yeah, that would have been good. I wish I would have done that. That's a great combo. Okay, let's try out this carrot pound cake. Looks really good. It's got a nice, looks like a crispy outer glaze or something. Yep, that is really, really good. I love carrot cake. It's what it reminds me of. Got a great flavor in there. You taste that. There must be nutmeg in there, some cinnamon. That is really good. So let's try this. That's a good combo as well. I really like that. That's very good. And let's get the rest of this chocolate peanut butter out on this. See how that is. I prefer the cranberries with the carrot pound cake. The chocolate peanut butter does not really pair well with that. I prefer doing this. Then wash that down with some coffee. Yeah, that's good. That combo is really good. Eat some pound cake, some cranberries, wash it down with some coffee. Oh, that's good. That's good. One more bite. One more swig of this. Yeah, that's good. Just check out our moist towelette. These are usually pretty darn flimsy and chintzy. Absolutely no smell to them. But yeah, I'm telling you, the Canadians, they got it going on with their compressed towels. Those things are awesome. I suppose we should try out our matches. They work. And the final thing, chiclets. Pretty refreshing, not crunchy at all. Very soft, very chewy. Got a really nice chew to it. Definitely a must after a meal like this with that beef. It gets stuck in your teeth. This would definitely help your teeth after you eat a meal like this. And there you have it. That was menu number 19, beef roast with vegetables from 2009. Overall, mediocre, middle of the pack. That beef roast was basically a chunk of processed meat. So it was decent, but it was obviously processed, not whole chunks of beef. But, you know, in the world where you're going to be eating this kind of stuff, I think it'd be okay. It'd be a decent meal. A little bit of a taste of home, maybe a little morale boost. But overall, nothing special there. The stars of the show were these sides. The cranberries mixed with the chocolate peanut butter on the cracker was superb. It was excellent. The carrot pound cake was really, really good. And when you mixed it with the cranberries, it was even better. So spectacular additions, but the main was so-so. So I hope you liked the video. If you're still here, please consider subscribing to my channel if you like my content. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you subscribe, make sure you click the notification bell so that you know when I post new content. I try to post every week or so. It's a little rough for me because my internet is really terrible. It takes me anywhere from 10 to 16 hours to upload a video, but that's all changing next Wednesday. I'm getting fiber internet with 1 gig service, so it should be lightning fast, which will really, really help. So I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time. Later. Oh, look at this. Date's right on the back. I'm an idiot.